Yes, students. The chapter 4 that we are going to start is rat trap. Anyone who can share the meaning of this title, rat trap? You can see the picture also there. Yes. Raise your hands. Those who can give their views for the title. Yes, Himani, Sanjana. Guruir beta, what idea comes in your mind when we read about the title? Yes, Guruir?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the title may refer to the traps used to capture rats.
Yes, we can see through the picture that it is the rat trap, means जिसको हम पिंजरा कहते हैं, rat को पकड़ने के लिए, चूहे को पकड़ने के लिए पिंजरा. और कोई आइडिया आपके माइंड में कुछ ऐसा आता हो, what must be in the story according to you? Any idea that comes in your mind when we read about the title? No?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, the symbolic meaning might be the traps in materialistic world.
Yes. Repeat your
Ma'am,
answer.
the
Yes.
trap of materialistic world or possession.
Yes, it is about the materialistic things. Yes. Very good. The writer has linked this trap with this word, that this word is just like a trap, rat trap, as a rat is caught in a trap. When we put something and in greediness, the rat runs to catch it and is closed into that trap. उस केज के अंदर, पिंजरे के अंदर वो बंद हो जाता है. जैसे ही वो ग्रीड में उस खाने को लेने के लिए आता है, जो कि हम उसको अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए एक बेल के फॉर्म में टेम्प्ट करने के लिए हम रखते हैं. And that is the same thing for the human beings. What the writer wants to convey here is that this word is just like a rat trap. And we human beings are rat. Try to understand, it is a metaphor used here in this chapter, the rat trap for the word. And rat is considered to the human beings. The human beings are taken as rats. And all the materialistic things that are in this world, that we have craze to possess those things, we are tempted to have all those things. That is just like a bait. Bait means जो ललचाने के लिए, किसी के मन को ललचाने के लिए चीजें जो है उसके सामने रखी जाती हैं. So all these materialistic things are just like the bait that is kept in front of the human beings, and we run after those things. We want to possess those things, and we are caught automatically into this trap. कि एक चीज, एक desire, एक इच्छा हमारी पूरी होती है, तो we run for the second, we crave for the second, we desire for the second, and when we got that, we run for the third. That means endless or limitless desires हैं human beings की, and we keep on running after those desires. So keep it in mind that the title is used in the form of a metaphor where the rat trap, the whole world is considered as a rat trap, and human beings are taken as rat. All the materialistic things are taken as the bait that is kept in front of the human beings to tempt them and to give them temptation and attraction. So if we go for the introduction about the author, Selma Lagerlöf was a Swedish writer whose stories have been translated into many languages. A universal theme runs through all of them, a belief that the essential goodness in a human being can be awakened through understanding and love. Please underline this line. This is the theme of your chapter. This is the universal theme that runs through all of his writings, and the same is here in this chapter. the rat trap. What is that? A belief that essential goodness in human being can be awakened through understanding and love. कि किसी भी ह्यूमन बीइंग के अंदर जो इसेंशियल गुडनेस है, अच्छाई जो है वो जरूर होती है. What happens? Sometimes there are circumstances, some problems, some bad situations that lead that man to the wrong track. And if we probe that man with understanding, we try to find out the history of that man, why he has gone to the wrong track, with the feeling of love and sympathy, that goodness can be awakened. उसकी बुराई जो है उसको पीछे हटाकर उसकी अच्छाई को जगाया जा सकता है. You might have read a story in 10th class also about the thief, Anil and Hari Singh. थीफ स्टोरी पढ़ी थी ना, उसमें आपको क्या बताया जा रहा है कि उस थीफ की गुडनेस जो थी, उसके मन के अंदर एक अच्छाई थी कि वो भी बाकी ह्यूमन बीइंग की तरह एक अच्छा इंसान बनना चाहता है, एक रिस्पेक्टेबल पर्सन बनना चाहता है, सोसाइटी में अच्छा पैसा कमाना चाहता है. और when he realized about the importance of education and he came to know many things from Anil, he realized it and he thought that he should stop stealing. कि उसको चोरी करना छोड़ देना चाहिए. मतलब उसकी बुराई के पीछे अच्छाई थी, which was awakened by understanding, sympathy and love that was shown by Anil. You might have read another play, The Bishop's Candlesticks also, which also deals with the same theme. So this story also gives us characters, and this theme is proved through those characters that essential goodness in a human being can be awakened through understanding and love. बहुत सी पिक्चर्स में भी आप ये थीम देखते हो कि कोई इंसान, कोई करेक्टर जो है वो गलत रास्ते पर चल रहा है. अगर हम सिंपैथी और अंडरस्टैंडिंग के साथ उससे हिस्ट्री जानना चाहें, उसकी बैकग्राउंड जानना चाहते हैं, तो हमें पता चलता है कि देयर आर सम सर्कमस्टांसेस. कोई उसकी फैमिली में बीमार है, उसको काम नहीं मिल रहा, या उसके पास कुछ अपना लाइवलीहुड के लिए नहीं है, ऐसी सिचुएशन आ जाती है कि बीमारी से निकलने के लिए उसको कोई मेडिसिन चाहिए. देन ही हैज टू गो टू द रॉन्ग ट्रैक, स्टीलिंग के लिए, या चोरी करना, ठगी करना, झूठ बोलना. ये सारी बातें जो है उसको मजबूरी में, जिसको कहते हैं सर्कमस्टांसेस कंपेल अ मैन टू डू ऑल दिस. बट देयर इज गुडनेस, देयर इज एसेंशियल गुडनेस इन ऑल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. भगवान ने सबके अंदर कुछ ना कुछ अच्छाई भरी है. हम उस अच्छाई को इग्नोर करके गलत रास्ते पर चल पड़ते हैं ड्यू टू आवर सर्कमस्टांसेस, ड्यू टू द प्रॉब्लम्स. And that goodness can be awakened if we deal with that man with understanding, love and sympathy. We'll read the chapter and then you'll come to know how this idea is developed through this story. This story is set amidst the mines of Sweden. Please underline, this can be an objective question, the setting of the story. This story is set amidst the mines of Sweden. Sweden में mines हैं, खाने हैं. Rich in iron ore, लोहे का, ore means जो raw material मिलता है, they are rich in iron ore, which figure large in the history and legends of that country. और उस country की अगर हम history पढ़ते हैं या legends पढ़ते हैं स्वीडन की, तो हमें बहुत सी ऐसी खानों के बारे में वहाँ पता चलता है. So our story is set amidst the mines of Sweden, which are rich in iron ore. You will get a picture of that in the story also. The story is told somewhat in the manner of a fairy tale. Fairy tale means जैसे कोई बहुत imaginary story आपको लग रही है, आप सोच नहीं सकते कि ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है. फेयरी टेल है एक तरह से. ये हमें, जब हम सुनते हैं इस स्टोरी को, तो हमें ऐसे लग रहा है कि इट इज एक्सप्लेन्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एन फेयरी टेल. Now, if you go for the story, very interesting story, go along, but very interesting story. And you will come to know at the end about the themes. One idea that I have explained to you, essential goodness can be awakened through understanding, love and sympathy. Second thing that we have already discussed from the title, which is used in the form of a metaphor, that this word is considered as a rat trap. Human beings are taken as rats. Materialistic things are taken as bait to tempt the human beings. So how the ideas are developed? There may be another theme also of loneliness, that human beings suffer from loneliness if they are living all alone in this world. There is no relative, no family member. What type of feelings they have? They crave for the company of someone, because we human beings are social animals. You have read in your civics 10th में या 9th में, आपने जब भी civics पढ़नी शुरू करी थी, सबसे पहली लाइन आपको civics के बुक में क्या मिलती है? Man is a social animal. That means human beings cannot live alone. We need the help of others. So this story also deals with the theme of loneliness, sufferings of loneliness, and how the human beings crave for the company of others. So let's read the story and find out which incident is given to prove all these ideas. You can have your own thinking also. You can drive some another idea also, which we'll discuss at the end. So listen the story carefully and find out, according to your thinking and imagination, what idea the writer wants to convey. Once upon a time, there was a man who went around selling small rat traps of wire. We are given a character that there was a man. The story starts just like a ट्रेडिशनल स्टोरी, वंस अपॉन अ टाइम, ऐसी होती थी ना जब ट्रेडिशनल स्टोरीज आपको सुनाई जाती थी. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज गिवन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ फेयरी टेल. एक इंसान था, एक मैन था, हु वेंट अराउंड सेलिंग स्मॉल रैट ट्रैप्स ऑफ वायर. वायर होती तारों, तारों से बने हुए रैट ट्रैप्स आपने देखे पिंजरे मिलते हैं ना, तो उनसे बना हुआ रैट ट्रैप जो था वो बेचता था. ही वेंट अराउंड, इधर उधर घूमता था रैट ट्रैप्स बेचने के लिए. He made them himself at odd moments from the material he got by begging in the stores or at big farms, and he himself made those rat traps. वो खुद बनाता था उनको at odd moments whenever he gets time. And how he made? From the material he got by begging in the stores or at the big farms. इधर उधर बड़े स्टोर से कुछ सामान इकट्ठा करता, बेग करता, या कुछ बड़े फॉर्म से from where he collected that material. But even so, the business was not especially profitable. But still, he was not having good business. It was not profitable business. So he had to resort to both begging and petty thievery to keep body and soul together. Please underline what was his way of earning. He had to resort, मतलब मजबूर होकर उसको सहारा लेना पड़ता of both things. What are those two things? Both things, begging as well as petty thievery, छोटी छोटी चोरियां. To keep body and soul together, अपनी लाइफ को चलाने के लिए, अपनी रोजी रोटी कमाने के लिए, what he had to do both begging as well as petty thievery. Even so, his clothes were in rags, his cheeks were sunken, and hunger gleamed in his eyes. इसके बावजूद भी, even so means even doing all these two things, he was not able to get good earning. His clothes were in rags, his कपड़े जो थे उसके फटे हुए थे. Rags means torn, फटे हुए. His cheeks were sunken, cheeks उसकी गालें, उसका face जो था धसा हुआ अंदर को, sunken inside, sunken चिपका हुआ, जैसे कि अच्छा नहीं था उसका फेस, ब्राइट नहीं था, hollow. And hunger gleamed in his eyes, और उसकी आंखों से झलकता था कि वो इंसान भूखा है. उसकी भूख जो थी उसकी आंखों से छलकती थी. That means he was not getting good food, he was not getting good clothes, and was not healthy. Health wise भी वो अच्छा नहीं था. Though he was begging, though he was stealing, but still he was not able to get proper food, clothes, and good health. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond who plods along the road left to his own meditations. Says no one can imagine how sad and monotonous life, कि उस इंसान की जिंदगी जो है वो कितनी सैड, उदास और मोनोटनस मीन्स डल, बोरिंग होगी. Can appear to such a vagabond. Monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. Vagabond means a person who is wandering here and there without any purpose, roaming, जगह जगह वो घूम रहा है. जिसका अपना कोई ठिकाना नहीं है, who plods along the road, जो कि सड़क के ऊपर इधर उधर घूमता रहता है, left to his own meditations and always lost in his own meditations, अपनी ही सोच में खोया रहता है और वो इधर उधर सड़कों के ऊपर घूमता रहता है, because he does not have any proper place to live, उसके पास कोई shelter नहीं है. But one day this man had fallen into line of thought. लेकिन क्या हुआ कि ये इंसान जो कि rat trap seller था and he was not able to get good earning, he was known as vagabond, wanderer, because he does not have any shelter. One day when he was walking on the road, he had a line of thought. कुछ विचार उसके मन में आए. He started thinking about that because walking on the road, he was always lost in his meditation. And when he had a particular idea, line of thought, which really seemed to him entertaining, जो कि उसको वाकई ही बड़े entertaining लगे, बड़े दिलचस्प लगे, interesting लगे. He had naturally been thinking of his rat traps when suddenly he was struck by the idea that the whole world about him, the whole world with its lands and seas, its cities and villages, was nothing but a big rat trap. See the thinking of this wanderer, a vagabond. उसको क्या लगा, एक दिन ऐसी वो सड़क के ऊपर चल रहा था, तो उसको he was thinking about his rat traps. वो अपने उन पिंजरों के बारे में सोच रहा था जो कि वो बनाकर बेचता था. तो सडनली इसको क्या स्ट्राइक किया, सी अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आइडिया दैट केम इनटू हिज माइंड कि एक गरीब पैडलर कह लीजिए या एक वैगाबॉन्ड वॉन्डरर है, गरीब है, भूखा है, उसके पास खाने को नहीं है, शेल्टर नहीं है, पैसा नहीं है, बट ही हैज हिज ओन इमेजिनेशन, हिज थिंकिंग उसकी कहाँ हाई लेवल तक पहुंच जाती है. He thought a very good philosophical idea that this whole world, he thought about this whole world, क्या लगा उसको, the whole world, ये सारी दुनिया, सारा world जो है, with its lands and seas, its cities and villages, was nothing but a big rat trap. वो तो छोटे छोटे पिंजरे भेज रहा है, लेकिन उसको क्या लगा कि ये जो दुनिया है, सारी जमीन, सारे समुंदर, सारे शहर, सारे विलेज जो है, ये कुछ भी नहीं है. कहता इट इज अ बिग रैट ट्रैप, एक बहुत बड़ा पिंजरा है, चूहे को पकड़ने वाला एक पिंजरा है. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set baits for people. और क्या उसके माइंड में आया कि इस दुनिया के एग्जिस्ट करने का और कोई पर्पस नहीं है, कोई उद्देश्य नहीं है. द ओनली पर्पस इज टू सेट बेट फॉर पीपल. बेट, यू अंडरस्टैंड, द थिंग्स व्हिच आर केप्ट टू टेम्प्ट अदर्स, दूसरों को ललचाने के लिए, दूसरों को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए जो चीजें आगे रखी रखी हैं. जैसे आपके आगे कोई चीजें रख दी जाए खाने के लिए, तो आप अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हो ना, एंड यू स्टार्ट ईटिंग, और उसमें अपने आप को फंसा लेते हो. बाद में आपका पेट बेशक अपसेट हो जाए तो आप खाते जाते हो लालच में आकर. एज ए बेट दो थिंग्स आर केप्ट. आपको कोई परेशान करना चाहता है तो दो थिंग्स आर केप्ट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू एज अ बेट. सो इन द सेम वे, अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम, दिस वर्ल्ड हैज नो पर्पस ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस. इट इज ओनली टू सेट बेट फॉर द पीपल. मतलब लोगों को फंसाने के लिए या लोगों के सामने टेम्पटेशंस रखने के लिए, उनको अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए, कहते एक बेट के तौर पर रखी गई है चीजें. और कौन सी चीजें हैं? मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स. What it offered? It offered riches and joys. Riches means wealth. Joys, जिससे हमें खुशी मिलती है, बहुत सी चीजें हो. Shelter and food, heat and clothing. Exactly as the rat trap offered cheese and pork, and as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, it closed in on him, and then everything came to an end. See the metaphor here, comparison he is giving with the rat trap. As the rat is caught in the trap when it is tempted by the cheese or the pork, कोई पनीर का टुकड़ा, कोई रोटी का टुकड़ा जब हम उस पिंजरे के अंदर लगा देते हैं तो वो अट्रैक्ट हो जाता है उसको खाने के लिए. और जैसे ही वो उसको टच करता है, उस बेट को, जो भी चीज वहां रखी होती है, इट क्लोज्ड इन ऑन हिम एंड सडनली दैट ट्रैप क्लोज्ड. कि वो पिंजरा जो है अपने आप बंद हो जाता है जैसे ही उसको टच करता है. द सेम इज फॉर द human beings. So according to him, all these riches, the wealth, the joys, the shelter, food, heat, clothing, जितना हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा materialistic things collect करना चाहते हैं, ये सारी क्या हैं? These are just like the bait which are set in front of the human beings to tempt the human beings and just to get the human beings trapped into this rat trap. So according to him, this whole world is just like a rat trap. ये सारा ये दुनिया जो है एक पिंजरे की तरह है और इसमें जितनी materialistic things है, they are just like the bait and we human beings are the rats. हम rats हैं, चूहे हैं जो उस पिंजरे के अंदर फंस जाते हैं, अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं और हम उसके अंदर फंस जाते हैं and we are never able to come out of that trap again. So we have covered only the meaning of the title and the introduction about the character. Please go through this part and come with your problems if you have. Okay. I'm stopping here because we are left with 3 minutes only.